Okay, so for example number 3, it says we're talking about winter sports. So it says last winter, a winter resort had 144,000 visitors, including 45,000 snowboarders. This year, the resort had 160,000 visitors, including 56,000 snowboarders. Which year was the fraction of snowboarders greater? So now you can do this using the lowest common multiple. So, well, let me explain. So let's do the math on that. So, the first year, whoops, the first year that they mentioned they had 45,000 snowboarders all over 144,000. So let's reduce this fraction. So if I divide this by 100 or 1,000, and I divide the bottom by 1,000, remember whatever I do on the top I have to do to the bottom, I get 45 over 144. So we're going to reduce this fraction. And then if I do prime factorization, actually, I think 144 is divisible by 9. Let's see real quick. 144, oh, that's a horrible 144. I'm drawing it kind of small, so I have room left. 9 goes into 14 one time. 1 times 9 is 9. 14 minus 9 is 5. Lower my 4. 9 times 6 equals 54, right? So it goes into it 16 times. So when I do the math, if I divide this by 9 again, if I divide the top and bottom by 9, I get 5 over 16. Okay, so that's the first ratio. Now the next one we got to do is the second year. Now the second year, the numbers are a little different. I've got 56,000 all over. What's the next number I put on the bottom there? What do you guys think? Huh? What? I don't know, Mr. Adams. 160, right? Right? They had 160,000 followers. Well, we know that if we divide this by 1,000, these 3 zeros go away and these 3 zeros go away, and I get 56 divided by 160. If I divide both those by 2, I get 28 over 80. Guess what? I could divide both those by 2 again, and I get 14 over 40. If I divide those by 2 again, I get 7 over 20. Now, 7's a prime number, so I can't reduce that anymore. So now I don't know which is which because one's got 16, the other one's got 20. So what I need to do is I need to do the prime factorization of 16, which is 2 times 8, or 2 times 4 times 2, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now I got to do 20. 20 is 4 times 5. 2 times 2 times 5. So that's the prime factorization. So I got to find the lowest common multiple to make, to find the lowest common denominator, basically. So I've got this 2 and this 2. Write it down here. I've got another 2 times another 2. Write it down here. And then I've got a 2 and a 2 and a 5. So I'm going to write down 2 and a 2 and a 5. So my lowest common denominator then would be 2 times 2 times 2, which we know is 16, times 5, which is actually 80. So then what do I multiply this by to get 80? 4 over 4. What do I multiply this by to get 80? 5 over 5. And so this one is 25 over 80. And this one is 28